Welcome back to a brand new you. This is Lisa. Thanks for coming back to this channel. And I want to talk to you today. I'm all over the place. I have a lot of thoughts in my head. This is the day after my fast. I broke the fast yesterday, and if you watched the last video where you see me sitting in front of all this food on the in the picture, that was me making fun of the fact that yes, food is something that draws people in. So I'm imagining that people will click on that video just because they see a lot of food, and that will take me into the next topic, which is to talk about the popularity of mukbangs and food videos versus people who will tune in to hear about health journeys and support people who are trying to lose weight. So that's some of the things that are on my mind. I do want to, like I said, I'm all over the place. So I'm not going to do too much rambling today. So it's the day after the fast. Yesterday I ate, well, if you watch the last video, you'll see that I ate some watermelon and I ate like one pineapple. I was not able to complete even, one bowl of fruit. I ate about 4 or 5 pieces of watermelon, and then I had a lot of water elimination, you know what I mean? Yeah, some diarrhea, that kind of elimination. Sorry, TMI, I know, but this is all about the health journey. So just that, I knew that was going to happen. I kind of know my body, and I fasted before, and that seems to be what happens. That's why I tried to be very easy with what I ate going out of the fast. So that happened. It was not painful or anything. It was no big deal. It just, that's what happened. And I guess later that evening, about 4 or 5 hours later, I still had that pineapple sitting there, and I ate it, and no issues with that. So the hard thing for me is what to eat after the fast. And if you are someone who fasts and you have some expertise, please comment and share with me what you eat and what you can keep on your stomach after fasting. I still feel like I'm fasting because I just had, a moderate amount of fruit yesterday to break the fast. And so far today, it's almost noon the next day, and I haven't had anything yet. So we'll see. But I am a novice in that area, so I will be going on the group page that I follow to get some support on that. I also want to shout out the Facebook page group that I belong to, in case any of you are interested. I'm a member of A Healthy Alternative. And shout out to Chris James. I'm sorry, Chris, in one of the videos I referred to the group and didn't use your name, but thank you for starting this group. I really feel supported in this group. This is a really good group of professional people. The reason why I use the word professional is that people are, let's just say, courteous. People are courteous, and no matter where you are in your journey, everybody supports one another, and when people have suggestions, the way they phrase their suggestions are respectful, because everyone wants to share but not be judged or criticized, because maybe you might see something out there that somebody you don't think maybe they should do that, but it's a way you approach it if you do want to reach out to them. And I like the commentary. I like the sharing. I like to see the before and after pictures and see how people have really improved their lives and their health through weight loss and through fasting. Yes, this is not just a healthy fasting group, but it is a group of people who are on their different journeys towards better health. And that's definitely the journey that I'm on. So shout out to you, Chris James. Thank you. Thank you. I see that you didn't start this group until 2017. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Also, there is a young lady that is on the group. She's one of the members who's been posting and preaching. And girl, you gave a sermon this morning. Let me shout out April Lyons, who's also, I think her brand is called Murder Obesity. Go girl. I mean, you were preaching this morning. Thank you for that. Thank you. It's so I really I appreciate this type of encouragement. This is somebody that's on their journey just like I'm on mine, just like you might be on yours, who was really giving out some good support today. So I wanted to share that. But here's something that really perplexes me about us as people in general, anywhere in the world, I think, is that I notice on YouTube, particularly YouTube, and also on Facebook, that people are more attracted to content that involves food rather than content that involves health journeys and motivational types of things and healing aspects that people are trying for, whatever it is that they're wanting to do for their lives. So it interests me. And when I started A Brand New You 4 years ago, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I know I wanted to put out content, and I was really getting into video editing. So if you look at some of my early videos from years ago, they don't have me in the video. They address a topic, and there's music and there's editing, but I wanted to reach an audience, and I wanted to deliver a message, but I did not have the confidence at that time to do so. So I did it in a different way. And, we got some views. I just noticed that people tend to focus more on the content, or they are more attracted to content that involves food, lots of food, tons of food, which is why my last video, Let Me Explain, was kind of making fun of that fact. It was clickbait is what they call it on YouTube, where you make the viewer click on something that really isn't there. I was not about to eat all that food, but I said, stay tuned or something for my mukbang. I did do a mukbang, but it was with the fruit as I was breaking my 5-day fast. So yeah, it's just interesting that, and I've watched a lot of food videos too, but I also watch a lot of health because that's the journey that I'm on. But it's interesting. I started to compare. I was looking at Chris James's YouTube channel, because Chris James, who has a Healthy Alternative Facebook group, also has a YouTube channel. He has a website. He does consultation. Shout out to you, Chris. I'm a fan. But I noticed that on YouTube, Chris started this channel in 2017, this YouTube channel, and he has currently 71,000 subscribers. So I started to look at the people who started their channels also around that same time, who are doing mukbangs and food videos, because Chris is promoting health and wellness and knowledge and information and sharing of people's journeys and, very important information for people bettering their lives. And there are people who are just entertaining us by licking their fingers and smacking and eating. So I looked at B Loves, and many of you know who B Loves is, and I'm not hating on B Loves, okay? Girl has really done her thing on YouTube, and she's been very successful. But it's interesting to me because it's us that make the community of YouTubers successful because we watch the videos, we thumbs them up, we subscribe, we make comments, we keep their channels active. So B Loves started her channel also in 2017, and she currently has 2.2 million subscribers. So do you see what I mean? So Chris has 71K, which is great. Great. Awesome. That's awesome, actually. And B Loves has 2.2 million subscribers. So what does that tell us about in our spectrum of what we're interested in? What are we drawn towards? What are we drawn towards? So that was interesting to me. So then once I did that, I started looking at some of the food people that I watch, actually. So there's this girl, young Asian girl, she's Korean, I believe, who started her channel in 2015. Her name is Kimi, and she does a lot of Korean inspired videos. She cooks right here in front of you, and that's entertaining. That's entertaining to watch people cook, and then she eats, the food. Kimi has 903 subs on her channel that she started in 2015. There's this young white guy named Nikocado Avocado. Oh yeah, he's quite the entertainer. He's not just a mukbanger. He is an entertainer because he's crying. He's sharing his life, but he's very dramatic, and he has 1.72 million on one channel and 643K on another channel. The one channel that he has the millions of subscribers is he started in 2014, and the other channel was in 2012. So it just is interesting to see how popular food is. Food is such an entertaining, and I got sucked into a lot of videos, and not that they make me hungry or anything. I'm not, it's not that they make me hungry, but I have to be very conscious and careful right now what I'm watching. I do. And be conscious and careful about what I'm attracted to. So I was also looking at the obesity statistics that we have going on right now. And I'm just going to read this just to share. I'm just sharing, and then I'll get off here because I don't like these videos to be too long. So this was just updated in 2019 of September. According to the most recent Behavioral Risk Factor Surveillance System, which is BRFSS data, adult obesity rates now exceed 35% in 9 states, 30% in 31 states, and 25% in 48 states. Mississippi and West Virginia have the highest adult obesity rate at 39.5%. And Colorado has the lowest at 23%. Between 2017 and 2018, the adult obesity rate increased in Florida, Kansas, Minnesota, Missouri, New Mexico, and New York, and Utah. But it decreased in Alaska. Maybe it's too cold to eat. And remains stable in the rest of the states and DC. That's interesting. I just found that interesting, and then it goes on. But if you're interested in reading any of these facts, this source is stateofobesity.org. Just Google it. Yeah. So that was just interesting to me. I noticed that even on my personal Facebook page, when I share these videos, I don't get a lot of response from people who know me, people who are family. But if I were to post myself eating a bunch of food, people would watch. So isn't that interesting? Food for thought. Excuse the pun. But anyway, I feel good, and I do plan on going back to, as I transition back into being able to eat again, I plan on doing my intermittent fasting as usual, which is the OMAD, 1 meal a day. And so if you have any supportive comments, or you want to share your own journey, please feel free to do that here on this channel. And I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye-bye.
Limitless on 3.